Hello, my name is Simon Hazeldine and welcome to this programme on negotiation. This programme is based upon my best-selling book, Bare Knuckle Negotiating. I should say perhaps welcome to the jungle, because it can be a bit tough out there, and negotiation is one of those skills, both in business and in life, that enables you to get more of what you want. The American negotiation guru Chester Carras said, "In business, you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate." So this programme is about improving your ability and confidence to negotiate successfully. Bill Gates once said to a group of high school children, "Life isn't fair, get used to it." And life certainly, unfortunately, isn't fair. One of the advantages of life not being fair is if you're good at a skill such as negotiation, you're going to be able to get a little bit more of what you want more often. In this programme, I'm going to take you on a journey through the negotiations process, from right at the start all the way through to the end, where you conclude a successful deal. And along the way, we're going to look at tried, tested and proven tactics, techniques and strategies that are going to enable you to negotiate the deal that you want. So what is negotiating? Negotiating is the process of bargaining with another person to get an agreement that works for both of you. Or at least that's one definition. That's if you're operating in a more win-win style of negotiation. You can also operate a more win-lose style of negotiation, where you're going to try to get the maximum that you can at the expense of the other person. And a good negotiator will be familiar with both of those scenarios and able to flex their behaviour accordingly. We can also compare the difference between negotiating and selling. Selling being the process of convincing somebody that your product, service or idea is good, and negotiating is agreeing the terms upon which the purchase will take place. It's usually good practice to sell and persuade first, and then to negotiate second. The more value you're able to convince the person of during the selling phase, the better a price you're probably going to be able to negotiate in the negotiating phase. A trade unionist that I met one time described negotiation by comparing it to two people or two parties coming into a room which has doors at opposite ends. You come in through one door, the other person comes in through the other door. He defined negotiating as the process of deciding whose door we're finishing closer to what ideally you want, or closer to ideally what they want. So negotiating is getting what you want by helping other people to get what they want. So just to summarise, there's a difference between selling and negotiating. And they need to be done in that order. But there's an all-important first stage that you need to consider, that of planning and preparation. Planning and preparation is the foundation upon which you build a successful negotiation. I'm very fond of saying that up to 90% of your negotiation success is down to the quality of the planning and preparation that you do. So plan and prepare first, then sell to persuade the other person of the value and the benefit of your idea, product or service, and then finally negotiate, and negotiate as good a deal as you possibly can. So in your workbooks, there's a space for you to complete the definitions of selling and negotiation. So it will be really good for you to work on your own personal definition of the difference between selling and negotiating. And also the workbook will just challenge you and test you to make sure you understand the right sequence.